Hey guys, y'all ready to get this party started? We done got a bunch of people in here already. So let's see who we got in here. We got Nettie, Artist on the Road, Over the Hill, Weekend RVing, Burning Up the Roads. Did I say Artist on the Road? Artist on the Road. So we got a few in here already. We got a few people going to be coming. I've talked to some people over on Weekend RVing channel, and they're going to be over here in a little bit. So that's going to be fun. Man, I watched a good video this morning already, so I'm done wound up. So, wow, I've got to open the blinds. Hang on. I don't need any distractions, but I always still like to open the blinds. Oops. And I always like to plug my phone up. That way I've got something that is live if this laptop dies. So, anywho, let me get her turned around here. Yeah, I'll have the link. Hang on a minute, Doreen. I'll give you that link. Let me pull up the live stream on YouTube, and I'll share that. Let me pull up that name. Can't believe that Nettie hasn't beat me posting that yet. There you go. Oh, she did nearly beat me. On my screen, I beat her. Anyway, there you go. Traveling Salvation. And the reason for the name is you'll find out when you watch their videos. Pretty cool. And me and Tammy does some of that already, what they do. So it's pretty cool. I think y'all gonna like it. They don't get into a lot of talking about it yet, but they're going to. And so anyway, so Burning Up the Roads come in. Who else come in? Let me see here. Jarhead and Ginger, Captain Jack Strapper. I don't know why every time I say his name, I slow down and say it like that. Captain Jack Strapper. We are like 28.79, Captain Jack. But I do know there's money headed their direction that hadn't got there yet. So we're getting close. Oh, yeah, Artist on the Road. I just watched the video where they remodeled their Class A. Wow. They're going to be here. I've been talking to them since Weekend RVing, and I understood them to say that they're going to be here. They just been missing us. I had actually done emailed them about coming, and they just hadn't been able to catch our live stream. I think I've actually seen them on other live streams, and I forgot who they was. I actually, guys, y'all don't realize there's no how many emails I send out a day, and I reckon our channel's so small nobody wants to come on. I don't say nobody. We get several, but anyway, the bigger that's another reason. The bigger our numbers get, the more people will want to be on and let y'all guys meet them. So yeah, so I'm hoping that they'll be on here in just a little bit. So we'll watch for them and see if they make it in here. So, got some new swag in the mail yesterday from one of our sponsors. I got several things. Cool kayaking shirt or fishing shirt. It's one of those thin, long sleeve shirts. And black is my favorite color too, by the way. So, I got two of these. I put one of them on my mission backpack. Let me go get it. I'll show you. So if you ever do mission work in any third world country, first thing you do is buy you a good backpack. And so this is actually my second backpack. And I don't know that they're, quote, good, but it's pretty good. And you always tote water and stuff. So mine's got places Velcro made on it. And so I have Velcro patches that I buy whenever I'm out in different countries or whatever. And so I had a spot just for our sponsor. The patch they sent already had Velcro on it, so it fit. So pretty cool. Got to add that to my backpack. This is the one I've carried. This has not been to Guatemala. Got my I am Amsterdam. I am Amsterdam. That's what it is. But anyway, I go through Amsterdam quite a bit, going to Uganda. And so I fly through there. Well, every time I go to Uganda, I fly through there. There's Justin and Christina's RV van life. Good morning, guys. There's Castle Hives coming in the door. So I pulled up, speaking of Castle Hives, I pulled up Wi-Fi this morning because the microphone, this microphone bundle that we have, that a lot of people have asked about, Nettie got it the very first day that we were an affiliate for $70, $69.99. Actually, it was a tad less than that because it was 5% off. But anyway, that was the retail. So then, like 3 days later, it went up to like $72.99. I'm pretty sure it was $72.99. Nettie will confirm or deny this. Anyway, I look at it today and it's $73.99. I don't know what their deal is. So I don't know. I don't know if it's me not looking at the price right. I do know that they went up. I do know that Nettie got hers for $69. And I'm pretty sure they had only went up to $62.99. But I might be wrong. But anyway, if you are wanting to get this, especially if you're going to buy it through Wi-Fi, through our link, you might want to get that. Nettie loves hers. I love mine. But I'm not, it don't matter to me if you buy it or not. I'm just saying that it went up $3 since Nettie bought hers, so, or $4 now. So, but anyway, they still got the 5% off, free shipping, 2-year warranty, and it's $89 through eBay. So, and you can buy anything through that link, and our channel gets a cut out of it. So if you don't want this mic, whatever you buy. So, but once you click on that link, anything you buy or whatever, anything you buy through there, we get a cut out of it. Nettie said, yeah, I had the discount code too. So Nettie was like $69.99, I think. And then she got the 5% discount. So she got hers at the very best deal. Anyway, so just reminding y'all about that. So, but I keep the link in the description. Hopefully it's in the description. Sometimes I forget to put the description in. So like last night, we was trying to hurry up and do a party one. I don't think I ever put a description in. So I got to go back and do that. So anyway, had a busy day yesterday. Done our live for an hour and 15 minutes. We went over just a little bit with Keisha. And then I went to working. And then Van Life with Gina Payne came on. And I went on her show for probably 20 or 30 minutes. Had fun over there on her show. So, anyway, I was going to do I got to do the Castle Hive review one morning. I got some Castle Hive honey. So I'm gonna try to do that one morning. My wife's not been feeling good, so I'm gonna wait one morning so she can. I'm not a biscuit cooker, so I have to have help if I cook biscuits. So uh, I mean, y'all think I cook all the time. I don't cook all the time, but when I do cook, it's always on the grill. I don't. I am not one that enjoys cooking. But if I do, I mean, I enjoy cooking some things, but I'm not a big hey, I gotta go cook something all the time. Oh, that's fine, Castle Hive. There is Walsh Farm. Good morning, guys. Get over here. Go back. Mary Jones fixing to cook us all breakfast. Oh no, she said her breakfast. Oh, not our breakfast. I get you. Everybody congratulate. Well, James is probably done on his way to work. I think to say everybody congratulate James at Weekend RV, and he sold his first car yesterday. We'll get you on sometime, Artist on the Road. So we may spin the wheel twice. I told y'all yesterday we was going to spin the wheel twice, but I was thinking we was going to be on 2 hours yesterday. So about probably about 10 till we'll try to, if y'all remind me, we'll spin and see if we can get us a winner today. There's Traveling Salvation. Let's get them up here, and now that'll give us. We can get to meet them guys and let them tell a little bit about their channel. Here, I just posted the link, Traveling Salvation. Y'all click on that link and mute your YouTube when you after you click on that link, mute your YouTube, and then come in through that link, and we'll bring you up here and let you tell everybody about your channel. So yeah, guys, we got 18 in here already this morning. We've only been on 13 minutes. Good deal. Appreciate that. I was on a channel, or went by a channel yesterday. I wouldn't say I was on it. Actually, I was on the homepage of YouTube, and this channel that I know of um, has about 6 or 7 thousand subscribers, and they had 43 people in their live stream, and they had been on quite a while. So it goes back to what Michael tells us all the time at our Epic RV Adventure. It don't matter how many subscribers you got if they're not watching your stuff or showing up. So quality subscribers over quantity. And that's why I like bringing people in here, because I think all of you guys are quality subscribers. And like when we bring people in, we try to bring people in that are something that we all would enjoy. Like Traveling Salvation, I watched their Class A remodel. That y'all gonna love that. They done a good job on that, and they're gonna have a lot of good stuff. How to support yourself while you're on the road. So they're gonna have a lot of good stuff that I know y'all are gonna really like. So if we can get them up here in a minute, we'll tell you all about them. Let me see here. Jarhead and Ginger, what you crying about? Oh man. Wow. Uh, see, this, I don't know if this is Jarhead or Ginger. So did they lose the son like recently, or did they lose the son in action? I'm sorry, I'm out of the loop on that. I may have supposed to know that. Well, he wasn't in action. If he was in Okinawa, I don't know. Y'all fill me in. I'm lost. I got you, Traveling Salvation. But anyway, they can't go live right now. Y'all let me know if y'all get a chance where you can, and we'll let y'all in. So, all right, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's so sad. That is so sad. Hmm. Suicide's a tough thing. It affects our family on both sides. Both sides of my family. My mom and my dad's side. Hey, Linda Barker. Mm. Yeah, Nettie had that linked a while ago. Traveling Salvation. We're going to, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Wait a minute. I think they're fixing to come in. Hang on here. I'm going to look at something right quick. All right. When we started the show, they had 75 subscribers. My goal is for them to have 100 or close when we get done with quality subscribers. So if you ain't going to watch them, don't subscribe. But if you are going to watch them, subscribe. All right, let me pull them up. You ready, buddy? What about it, wild man? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You got to hit the mute button on your end. I don't have you muted, but you have you. There you go.
I think, is that it? There we go.
That is it. Got you.
I was actually on the roof. I had my earbuds in, but I was actually on the roof working on an air conditioner. Our fan went out last night on one of our ACs.
That ain't no good.
It won't take but a second to fix. When you overhaul a whole RV, a fan seems like a minor thing.
I was telling my wife, she walked through a while ago, and I said, "You got to watch this video. What they done to this bounder. I mean, it's amazing."
Man, I tell you, it was a lot of hard work, but it was totally worth it. We'd been renting and leasing, which I'd owned a real estate company. We redid old warehouses and old buildings using tax credit grants, and so I stayed in those apartments, which I had to pay for the whole time. And I mean, we could have paid for a house or a Class A RV in 10 years, and we just got tired of the mundane lifestyle, I think, like a lot of other people did, and decided to. We actually started off just going to buy some land and build a house and park a camper on it. But once we got the motorhome, we kept putting money into it, and we kept, camping and stuff. And we was like, this is what we want to do for now.
Oh yeah, yeah. So what's your name? I didn't catch your name.
My name's Ben, and her name's Rebecca. She is actually inside on a Zoom meeting right now, too. We had to come outside to find a place to do this.
I got you. I got you. Me and my wife does a lot of what you guys do. We do it as a side gig, and we were doing it like buying and selling just different stuff. And then we wound up buying a company that has booths in these thrift stores,
Yeah.
and it's a vinyl supply company, so we quit having to go out and look for stuff. We got a solid demand of inventory, and so all we have to do is keep it replenished.
That is awesome. That's a goal of any reseller, is to find some type of inventory that you can replenish like that, and even not even have to have it stocked yourself. But
Yeah,
the way we're doing it right now is we've got a ton of storage on the motorhome plus what we pull behind us. So I guess you watched our videos. We really pay particular detail on trying to get small items with a high profit and flip those for obvious reasons. But it
yeah,
is a great way. I mean, for people who just need to supplement their Social Security, or just want to have more money to take vacations with. That's really our goal of our channel, is to help people and show them, because it really hurts our heart to see people that are struggling financially, when they really could do something as simple as go to the thrift store and buy something for $2 and sell it for 100. And sometimes all it is $100 just stressing them out.
yeah, yep. Uh, I find, and I still do. I've always, my whole life, I've been a wheeler and a dealer. I like to buy and sell, and I used to build and sell houses. Me and Tammy made money off every house we've owned that we've sold, and so that's my whole life. I was buying and selling cars before I was 18 years old.
Me too.
And
So my grandfather was a horse trader. Is what my grandma always called him, buying and selling guns and
yep,
cars and campers. My granduncle, my grandmother's brother, actually had a camper company in Michigan called Cree Campers back in the 60s and 70s. So we grew up in those things. My grandfather kept us in hunting clubs and fishing clubs and stuff like that. So we didn't know it at the time, but we were very fortunate growing up with that kind of lifestyle.
oh yeah, yeah. Well, you got a lot of knowledge, I guess now, especially you just redone that bounder.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's been great. I mean, I'd like a lot of people to know that are going to go buy a new motorhome. If you get a good solid one like the Bounder was one of the best made in its day. We, I, I'm, I would challenge someone to say that they've had less problems with their brand new motorhome than we've had with ours renovated. We've had absolutely no issues that you really wouldn't have with other ones. This fan is a quick fix, but like if you buy a new motorhome, you're going to go through that thing for 3 months fixing stuff on it.
Oh yeah, I've heard nightmares about brand new ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so we really did, and we're going to do a tour video and a reveal of what we have in it. But we literally have less in this big motorhome that looks like a brand new one now than most people have in their used travel trailers. If you'd be amazed at what we have. We have less. I'll say we have less than $20,000 in the entire thing.
Yeah, with 20,000 miles.
With 26, yeah, we got 28 on it now. We put some miles on it, traveling and reselling, but it has not missed a lick. We've had to do maintenance stuff like we ran the tires for a year before we ever changed them. And honestly, I can't think of a single other thing. We upgraded to a tankless water heater because Rebecca takes long showers. But
I can't imagine a woman would take a long shower.
it's hard to believe, but she does. So I had to get rid of the 6-gallon heater so she could wash her hair at least once a week.
I noticed she was the one that said she wanted a bathroom with a separate shower.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. The floor plan worked out perfect. We looked at so many of these things before we ever bought one, and it's just like when you go buy your first home. You know it when you're there. When you finally walk in there, you're like, "This one's it." Okay, I get it. I can see myself in here.
Yeah, you knew you could do something with it too.
Yeah, yeah, I knew it had a good foundation. It had a floor plan we wanted to work with, and it had something I could do something with for sure.
Yeah, I think RV Underway, I think they have a bounder. Uh, he was.
I,
Do y'all watch them RV Underway?
I have to check them out. I actually, for about 2 years when I was in college, I sold Fleetwoods, and I didn't do a lot of camping at that time. Actually, I was just doing what a young fella does. But I did know that because I'd done factory tours, I'd done my research. I was a good salesman. I did know everything about them. I knew how the wall construction was. I knew that this was a good, solid motorhome, and it was on a Ford V10. It was on a Ford chassis instead of the Chevrolet Workhorse, which you want to steer away from when you're getting these. So I knew really everything about it, and there's only so much to them. There's not too many things that can break that I couldn't fix on it. It's not like a spaceship. These things are basically like campers with wheels.
Right, right, right. Well, and the running train or all that, like the Ford, the powertrain and all, it's just, I mean, just basic stuff. It's just
very basic. And I grew up building cars and hot rods. You know, when we grew up, they didn't buy us brand new cars. We had to build our cars and fix them and buy 3 of them and put them together and make one. So I'm pretty well versed. Like you, I bought houses and redid them. So I'm pretty handy. I'd never painted a motorhome before. That's something that was really outside my element. So
did
that
y'all
was,
video that? That's what I commented on the post today. I wanted to see how you redone the outside.
yeah, check it out. I think on the one you looked at the link, at the end of the video takes you to it. But I think that is our second video that we have. It really is a trip to watch because, you know, you have to do different layers to paint all these different stripes on. And again, I'd never done anything more than really paint my bicycle when I was a kid. So
Right.
it was quite the process.
Man, it looks amazing.
I
I
appreciate
thought
it.
that is not the same camper.
You know, we left a few things for people that wouldn't say that. You know, on the inside of above our washer and dryer, the lady had a big Santa Claus sticker in there, and we left that in case we came across them again and they would say it wasn't it, so we could say, hey, this is the exact same motorhome. But they also had a lot of stickers with Bible verses all around that kind of left the imprint, and we left those, and we kept a lot of the Bible verses that they'd used for bookmarks and stuff like that. So we got it from a really good couple. The lady, unfortunately, had lost her husband, and they had bought it at 5,000 miles and put 20 something thousand, nearly 20,000 miles on it. So, you know, we knew we were getting it from good people, and we knew that it was going to be a good, solid motorhome, and they weren't going to lie to us and tell us, you know, it was a great motorhome when there were a million things wrong with it.
Right, right. So, how long? I mean, I haven't watched. I think I've watched 2 of your videos, so I don't really. I haven't. I'm not in total loop on this. So, how long have y'all been? I guess in the Bounder.
We've actually been in the Bounder for a little over a year now. We started off we actually lived in it while we were renovating it. Now the inside, we didn't. We went ahead and got that done. But while we were painting the outside, when you watch that video, you'll see we were actually staying in it and having to move it around my parents' yard because that's where I had it stored at, and that's where all the tools were at, and spray guns and stuff like that. My stepfather, he retired from the railroads, built cabinets for years, so he had an idea of how to spray. He had no clue about how to tape all this stuff off, but he told me if I got it taped off, he'd help me spray it, and that's what we did. But we've been in it a little over a year. We started off just kind of putting our toe in the water, you know, going to campgrounds in the southeast area, and we stay pretty much now still in Alabama, South Carolina, Tennessee, North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, just because, you know, again, we're still kind of new to it, and we're actually working while we're doing it. We're thrifting, so we can't just get in the motorhome and travel 500 miles. We got to make money in between there.
So we're in North Alabama, and we have stores in Madison, Huntsville, and I can hook you up with a bunch of thrift stores. Anyway, that's where all of our if you ever go to our Facebook page, it's Vinyl Express Outlet, and we had 11 stores, but here in the last couple of months, we closed a couple that weren't making money, you know.
Yeah.
And so I think we're down to. So we closed 4, but we opened up a new one. So ever how many that is. So I think we're back to 7 or 8.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, I'd love that. We'd actually stay in kind of in that area a lot of times because the thrifting's so good in that area. Madison in particular. Madison has, I mean, I just went there and probably picked up about 2 weeks ago when I made around the time I made the fried green, we're not in that area now, but when I did the fried green tomatoes video, we stopped at a Madison Goodwill and spent about $60 and picked up about $700 worth of inventory that sold really quick.
Wow. We have a store in Madison called, or we have a booth in a store in Madison called, at the store's called Vinny 72. It's right on the highway. It's not really a quote thrift store. It's, you know, this high end furniture, and antiques people redo. That's
There's
not probably your kind of picking store, but they are in Madison and Huntsville. I'd dare say there's probably 50 thrift stores.
I was just gonna say that all up and down those roads, there's different thrift stores and antique stores, and kind of a mixture of between thrift stores, junk store, and antique stores. And some of them you can go into and get some really good deals. Some of them you go into and they're just outrageous with their prices and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, they just go above and beyond what they should be selling
Oh
stuff at.
yeah, we've got some stuff in some. We got a store that, matter of fact, that's where we found out about this business. That we got a booth in. We used to pick from that store and sell in another store.
You know, and
And
we've actually thought about that because we're coming across some of them where they're renting booths out for like $60 and $70 a month, and then they're not even charging you fees on what they sell. We thought to ourselves, you know, we could leave some stuff behind at some of these booths that are kind of our overstock stuff that didn't sell them real fast, and then come back through and pick up the money. You know, so that's something we might try out. And again, some
yeah,
of the you were saying, like you got you an inventory, a supplier of inventory with the vinyl side, and that's something we're looking into. We really just started, we've done this off and on like a lot of people have as a hobby, and we're just kind of really now starting to do it to support ourselves in full time. But I think I'm gonna make a video also, because a lot of people, like I heard earlier somebody say, man, that's really brave, you guys just packed up, jumped in the motor home and took off and started reselling. That's brave. And you know, that we did do that, but I don't want people to think that and then they do that. We did, you know, we had a year's supply of money before we did this. We had a renovated RV. We planned it before we did it. So I don't want people just quitting their job thinking they can, you know, start reselling on eBay and motorhome full time, because it does take a lot of preparation. Like you just said, like I said, we were sitting in this thing for a year before we really launched what we're doing here.
yeah, yeah. Anybody that goes at this headstrong because of how somebody else did it is crazy, insane.
Well, I know that feeling too, because when we started watching YouTube videos, we saw all these people doing yoga poses on top of their motorhomes. And, you know, we just do this every day. And that we really couldn't get through our head. How are these people doing it? Campgrounds are $50, $60 a night. How are these people doing this? And what they're doing is just selling a lie. I don't mean to be negative, but they're giving the wrong impression of people. And I think there's a lot of people that are getting themselves in, and I've actually heard of people getting themselves into situations where they've sold everything, jumped into a motorhome or bought a camper, and now they're 6 months into it and they're broke.
Oh yeah, yeah. What you got to watch, especially you know this in the South, we don't have BLM land,
No,
so you
no,
have to pay to camp,
and there's no
and it's not cheap.
No, it's not cheap, and there's no Thousand Trails programs in Georgia to get on, because we looked into that, and it's literally when you're staying in these state parks. I mean, it costs us, when we're not splitting it with mooch docking and different nights, about $800 to $900 a month in campgrounds, because we're not doing that much mooch docking. We're staying. You know, we did this because we want to see beautiful things and hike and go places. So we're staying in nicer places like state parks. But like you said, no, there's no, we have the Army Corps of Engineers, but they're usually just out in the middle of nowhere. You know, like you said, no BLM, no Thousand Trails. So this is an expensive lifestyle to take on. It's not just a dream, and it doesn't solve every problem you have in life.
Right. I'm gonna post your link right quick so people can go over there and check out your channel. I'm trying to keep up with everything. On Tuesday night, I have a quote producer. Miss Nettie sits in the green room and helps me produce
We're
and
trying.
watch everything. But during the day, Nettie works and everybody's busy, so I try to wing it during the day.
Well, we're trying to get the used to this, because these YouTube videos take a lot to make, you know, and then you're trying to mix it in with your regular business and lifestyle, and we really enjoy it. We do it because we enjoy it. It's just we didn't realize how much it takes to make a 15-minute video. So
Oh wow,
you
yeah.
guys that are doing the live chats and all that, I mean, you really are putting in a lot of work. It's really a lot to do.
I do say 6 days, say 5 days a week, 2 hours a day.
That's amazing.
And then Sunday and Monday, 1 hour a day. And then Tuesday night, we have our video raid live, which was our first show. We still do it.
Yeah.
For an hour and a half. So
I like.
on Tuesday, like today, I'll be on 3.5 hours. That's if I'm not on somebody else's show between now and then.
Man,
I love it though.
we actually watch another couple, man, living off grid. I forget their names, but they actually have bought land up in, I think, North Carolina or something. They work full time. They have a YouTube channel, and they built, just a couple, a man and a woman with 3 kids, built an A-frame house by themselves with their own hands. And we sit around, me and Rebecca just sit there in amazement at how much work these people put in. And I said to her the other day, I said that was instilled in them by their parents or somebody. You don't get that kind of work ethic from just deciding to do it one day. But they literally work full time. One of them's an electrician, the other's a teacher. They built an A-frame house every single day. They work, go home, build the house, and they do YouTube. However, I'm sure it's paying off now. They've got millions of views.
Uh, me and Tammy. I gotta send this. I have to turn in my coffee order. My son, he's my coffee bringer. I have 1 cup, but it's not nearly finished when I get on, so I order a 2nd cup during the show.
I downed 2 before I hopped up on top of the motorhome this morning.
So yeah, talk about work ethic. Yeah, that's like the word retire. My dad never taught me that word.
My stepfather will not stop. I think he's 72, 74 years old right now, and he climbs up on roofs, gets up under cars, mows the lawn. He just does everything. Still builds cabinets to this day. And I mean, you wouldn't know that he isn't 55 years old. It's just amazing. I think, and what he says, once you stop, you stop.
Yeah, you stop. My dad's 71. Just turned 71, I'm pretty sure. And he has dozers. Of course, he was a machinist by trade, so he's super smart. But anyway, he's been in the dozer business 35 years, I guess. And when last year before last, he was 69 or 70. He ordered all brand new undercarriage for his dozer because guess what? He don't plan on quitting.
No,
he spent like nearly $20,000 redoing his dozer because he don't plan on quitting. He helped my brother and them just build a new house, and he's helping my sister and them build a new house. He's helping my niece and them my nephew and them building or redo a house. And I could call him right now and out here, and he'd outwork 10 guys. I mean, he's just that's all he knows, and that's why he's taught us. I can't outwork him. Don't get me wrong; he'll outwork me any day.
I was gonna say the same thing. I hope I catch my second win soon because I've got guys that are in their 70s and 60s outworking me now. I hope maybe when I'm 60 I get that second win or something. But maybe they just have an ethic. I tell you, I think they may have been just raised in another time. I was actually roofing a house, but we built the addition for my elderly neighbor years ago, and I was standing up there and I looked over at my stepfather. I said, "Whoo, it's hot up here." And he looked me dead in the eyes and said, "You ain't seen hot until you laid blacktop in Vietnam."
Yeah.
I said to myself, I was like, I reckon you're right. So I kind of see where they get a different work ethic from.
Yeah. Me and my dad, I let my license go this last year because we hadn't done nothing in years. But me and him both licensed contractors. We'd be on sell spec houses.
Oh, nice.
We would basically oversee it. Dad and them would do all the land work, and the driveway and all that. But Dad knows so much about everything. He would come in and the workers would leave, and I'd come back in the evening just to check on things, and Dad be in there tearing stuff out and redoing it. He didn't like how they done it.
I've had my brother's that way actually, but I speaking of your father, that sounds like my stepfather. I've been working on cars before. Didn't have a tool to take a fan off or something. He'd go in the shop and make the tool. Just amazing,
Dad makes tools.
Yeah, it's incredible. So I think they were born in a time that they had necessity made them do more stuff than other people did. Maybe we've gotten a little softer and more comfortable than they have. But like I said, hopefully I get that second win.
Yeah, I think you guys are on the right path. Me and Tammy's talking about maybe going full time. We got a boy in college.
Mm-hmm.
So where our daughter's grown and gone, and she actually lives in Madison.
Oh, that's a beautiful town too. It's just gorgeous up there.
She works up there on the Arsenal. We live up around Fort Payne, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all ever come up this way, DeSoto State Park is awesome.
Oh, right. We're definitely planning on heading that way this summer. We'd already probably be in another state right now if it wasn't for this whole mess that's been going on. We it was, we had a lot of inventory built up to last us through there, but everything shut down. We couldn't get any more inventory. So we had to, when you saw us up there in that Madison area, we were actually in the Athens area also looking for stores, like you said, like kind of off the road antique and junk stores, because a lot of places also didn't close like that. That's places that we were able to go to and still get some pretty good inventory while everything was shut down.
Yeah. So I guess y'all map out when y'all find good stores. Y'all add that to your map.
We definitely do, and
That's
we
what
go
we do.
we use yard sale things when we decide to do the yard sale, the yard sale apps that day. But we definitely mark them down. We know which ones are the good ones, which ones are the bad ones, and which ones to avoid and which routes to take. And we try to plan that around what state park we want to go to or what area we want to be in. So that alone takes a lot of planning, and there's a lot of variables that stop you sometimes and just send you in another direction at the last minute. So it's an exciting lifestyle to live, but it's also something that I wouldn't, like I was saying earlier, jump into without a year's money in the bank.
Yeah. Well, and two, you need to know if you're going to be good at doing whatever you're going to do to survive.
Yeah, I really, like I said, I've been doing this as a hobby on and off all my life. And I still am learning from other resellers on YouTube all day, every day. We're watching videos, trying to see what they're selling, what things are working for them. And once if the old saying, the day you stop learning is a bad day. If you're not learning every day, then you're definitely not a master at anything you're doing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We can relate to that. Uh, uh, but you just gotta. And the biggest thing is you have to get up every day with the goal of I'm going to buy something or I'm going to make $1 on something today. If only I make just $1,
Yeah,
I'm going to do
exactly.
one thing. You
Exactly. And that's really the mentality you have to have. And like you said, it's fun at first, but it gets to be a job after a while. When you think about waking up and traveling, you're sitting there in a motorhome in a beautiful state park, these hikes and things you can do. You got to get in that car. You got to go to 5, 8, 10 stores, buy some stuff, bring it back, clean it up, list it on eBay, wrap it up, store it in a compartment so you don't have a motorhome full of stuff, avalanche of stuff falling on you. And then, as soon as you're done with that, 10 things have sold, you got to unpack all that stuff, put it in a box, take it to the post office, and start all over again. So it's definitely a job. I
and
don't,
you
that's
have
why.
to set time. Say, hey, look, 8 hours a day. This is what we're going to do. If you
Definitely.
don't, you'll starve to death.
You definitely will. You'll just starve to death, and it'll just throw your schedule in such a whirlwind to where you won't get your videos done, you won't get your listing done, you won't get your buying done. So you definitely you still have to work some type of schedule and be self-disciplined. All of it takes self-discipline, and if you're not, this is going to be a hard road to go down. Even if you had $1 million in the bank and you decided to go just be a full-time RVer, you still have to be self-disciplined because it takes a lot of preparation, planning, and patience. These are rolling houses. When something goes wrong, you can't flip out and just think it's the end of the world, because when an air conditioner like my fan went bad, people that own or sitting in houses have air conditioners right now going out all over the
Mine
place.
went out last week.
Yeah, so it's one of the things you have to deal with. It's not going to be a trouble-free life just because you bought a motorhome and set off across the country. If anything else, you go have to be a little bit more prepared, a little bit more patient, and a little bit more open to how to deal with all those things.
My wife, we used to be big sellers on eBay, and
Mm-hmm.
one day she used to buy and sell these reflective strips that goes on trailers, tractor trailers. The red and silver.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, she got to selling those. We had a supplier for them. We got selling her. Well, one day we found a supplier that had like 8 pallets of it. I mean, like a warehouse, 8 pallets, and they were exactly what we were selling. She come in there and she said, "Hey, I found this deal. It's like 8 pallets. We're gonna have to spend a little bit of cash. I don't know where we're going to put it, but I think I'm going to buy it because I can flip it and make money. Said it may be a year
Yeah.
selling, but we're selling as fast as we get it. So we lived in our dream home in a big, nice neighborhood, you know, in the hills and you know where everything's perfectly manicured, you know, at the time, and so we bought it, and they deliver that to our big, beautiful home, tractor trailer sitting in the driveway, and my dad comes over and helps us set it all. We pull our cars out of the garage and put all that in there. But you got to believe in what you're doing, and
You
you got
do.
to jump on the deal when it's there. It might not be there tomorrow.
You got to have the nerve to dump some money into stuff. And cannot tell you how many times I passed something up, walked by something, and regretted it the next day. I mean, I just can't tell you how many times. Like you said, you got to be ready to jump on the deal when it's there, because if you hesitate, you know, most of the time you're gonna miss out, and you got to have the nerve to risk some money to put into it.
Well, you're going to mess up every now and then. You got to know that up front. Now, don't be careless, but you got to know
Yeah,
that you're
no,
going to mess up.
for sure. And that's why the last video I did before this one, I think the fried green tomato videos, I was real careful to go through and show people how to filter and buy stuff on eBay, because I mean, I know so many people that just saw these resellers on YouTube and then went out and bought all this junk that they thought was great stuff, polo t-shirts and stuff like this that are never going to sell. So I wanted to be real careful and take people step by step on through how to. eBay has every tool you need to show you what's selling and what you need to buy to sell on there. So I'd really encourage people, if they're not going to watch me do it before they sell on eBay, go to another reseller's channel and take a tutorial and watch how to filter and see what exactly to buy, because you don't want to just go buy. And actually on that video, I showed some stuff that I'd bought that's never going to sell, or, you know, took a couple of years to sell and didn't make any money. So I'm still learning lessons myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the market changes weekly.
It does, especially through all this. Like, I just say Nintendo Wii's, for example. Before this pandemic, Nintendo Wii's were $35 all day, every day. And I guess with all the kids out of school and everything going on, they shot up to 100, 150 bucks. So there were people that were sitting on these things that just made a fortune off selling 20 Wii's, you know, that amongst other things. But it just like you said, the market's constantly changing, and you have to keep an eye out.
So, are y'all in Georgia now?
We're just below Atlanta. We were going
Oh,
to
y'all
pull
are
off.
not far from us at all.
No, and we actually was thinking about going to the Little Grand Canyon over there.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
that's a place we're wanting to see, but again, we need to plan out. You know, make sure all the Goodwills over there are open, because they're open in stages.
Y'all want to go to Little River Canyon, right?
That's where we want to go. Yeah,
Yeah. DeSoto State Park's where you want to stay.
that's it. Yeah, we've been doing a little bit of research on it. We've never been there.
If y'all get there, we'll meet up.
That'd be great.
DeSoto State Park is 15 minutes from our house. 20,
oh, that's
maybe.
awesome.
Only reason it's so long because the mountain roads, it's not that many miles.
Yeah, it's a lot longer in the mountains.
Yeah, when you get up the Fort Payne, you know, that's where the group Alabama's from.
Yeah. I grew up on them for sure.
Yeah. So when you get over there, the big fan club downtown, or not awesome. Downtown, in Fort Payne, they bought the old Chevrolet dealership and made the fan club out of it. So that's been years and years ago.
Years cool. That's the kind of stuff we love, though. We absolutely love stuff like that. I mean, roadside attractions, movie locations, bands, old studios. I mean, that's our thing. I mean,
when you go through the downtown Fort Payne, they got statues of the band at the park. You'll love that if you're an Alabama fan.
And we, like I said, I just listened to it all my life growing up. So it's the anthem of my childhood.
Yeah. When you guys get up this way, I'll message you my number. So
we'll let you know. It should be within the next month for sure. We didn't know if that's what we were doing this week, because like I said, we really do kind of fly by the seat of our pants. We'll think we're going somewhere at some time, and some variable will change it at the last minute, and we just have to veer off to a totally different, you know, location. But definitely that's the area we're heading to, you know, in the next month, and it's something we want to vlog also.
I don't know if you can see the private chat, but I sent my number in the private chat.
Yep.
So you can save that, and that's my cell number.
Got it.
So let me catch up right here and see if there's any. Yeah, Michael said he just posted in the live chat, and everybody have it. So we got any questions out in the chat? You guys be sure to go over and check out their channel. I've been trying to drop the link, and let's see if we can support them. I know a lot of you guys probably already have them. I've seen in the chat where you guys already had them.
And we've gotten support from this community. I think we kind of all travel into the same kind of tight, close-knit community, and we really got a group of good folks there. I think I really enjoy watching everybody and keeping up with everyone.
Well, this is a good community. Usually, if they subscribe, they'll support, and that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I seen a channel yesterday. They got about 6,000 subscribers. They had 40 people watching their live stream.
Wow.
I've got less than 1,000, and I've had 50 in my live stream on Tuesday night before.
Goes to show you the difference in the group of people that's watching you, and that they really care and they really are interested. Like you said, a lot of people actually pay for subscribers and views and stuff like that.
You're not getting anything.
And I don't think I'd want anything like that. I definitely want it to be a grassroots organic thing that people would actually watch it. What's the point of doing it if nobody's even really watching you?
That's right.
Our goal is to help people out and, entertain them a little bit, but most of all to say, hey, you don't have to struggle. You can buy a motorhome and travel around like this. We just want to share what we're doing with everybody and hope that it helps in some type of way.
We got a question. Somebody's asking, is there a common issue that people should watch out for if they're buying an older bounder? I sort of made the question longer. Is there common issues in the older bounders?
I would say just stay away from the workhorse chassis for sure. And delamination of the fiberglass on the side of them. The newer ones back in the 2000s, mid 2000s, later 2000s, they used a vacuum type seal, basically like when you vacuum seal your food at home. That's how they built the walls of the newer bounders. They put a layer of fiberglass, they'd frame the walls with metal, layer of fiberglass, layer of foam, another layer of fiberglass, and then these protective covers. They'd put it in a huge bag, and they would suck it down to, I forget, many, many pounds of pressure, and they never delaminated. The earlier ones, I have a 99. Look out for delamination on the side. Some of that can be fixed, but if you're starting to see a lot of delamination on the side, just stay away from it, because it's a process to where if you're not good with fiberglass, like I could cut this piece of fiberglass out right here and put it back on and put some resin over it and stuff and kind of make it where it wouldn't look so bad. But if you're not handy at all, you're just going to have a really bad and ugly motorhome that's never going to stop delaminating either. So that's one of the main things I'd look for. Otherwise, they're great. I mean, on the V10 Triton V10 motor, the leveling systems, everything, they pick the best parts to make these things with at the time, and they really hold up.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those bounders on the road.
I saw one that looked exactly like mine. And I still see them pretty often, but a couple of days before I painted this one, I saw one that looked exactly like it, and they had kept it up, and it of course it looked older, but it looked like it just rolled off the lot. They had done a great job of keeping it up, and they hold up.
Well, good deal. All right, guys, y'all go check out this wild bunch, and you might learn something, and you might learn how to remodel a Class A motor home, because they done a really good job of it.
Yeah.
So it's Traveling Salvation. Now y'all know probably where the name come from. And so they're going to support themselves buying and flipping. Ain't nothing wrong with that, for sure.
Yeah, we went from a corporate lifestyle to that, so we live both ways, and I can guarantee all you guys, this is much better than paying for a house for 15 and 20 years and keep trying to keep up with the Joneses and just living a regular stress of life. And for us, it is anyways. I know a lot of people, have a lot of different ways they want to live, but this has worked out great for us. And I encourage anybody that hadn't done it to at least, try it out. Go rent you a motor home and drive around. That might be what you end up wanting to retire and do, or like we did, kind of semi-retire early and do.
Right. Well, hey, I appreciate you coming on. I'm glad we got to meet up. Maybe next time the boss will be with you, and we can get the real inside scoop.
Yeah, man. I probably don't want y'all to get the inside scoop. No, I really appreciate it. I really do. And we'll be looking out for you.
Well, good deal. We enjoy the videos, and I know we're gonna enjoy more of them as they come out. So, well, if y'all ever need us, give us a holler, and if you ever in the chat want to hop up, just say so, and we'll bring you up.
We'll sure do it. Thank you much.
All right, see you, man. Thanks. There you go. Another new channel. Well, they've been around a little bit. Thank you. They've been around a little bit, and they're gradually growing. They got some good content. And the remodel on that bounder was, it looks good. He put a lot of work, which he knew how to do a lot of it, but he learned how to do a lot of it as well. So, y'all hadn't seen that, I may pull that video. Let me see here. I should have played part of that video. Shit, now let me play part of that video. Lost track of what I was doing. I ain't gonna play it all, but I want to play some of it. Let me see right here. I think that's where I need it to be. Now let me go back over here and see what we can find.
This is the finished product, and we'll show you before, and then we'll show you after. So here's before, and here's after.
There's a big difference. A very big one. And I'm very impressed. It looks like this is a brand new motorhome.
But here's before again. The flowers. Now, if you like flowers, if you're a Golden Girl fan,
do not redo it if you love the flowers.
No, but there's after. I mean,
and I feel like it's more open in here. We got rid of the dinette. We have a
sectional. What they call those. It's a day and night difference.
Yes.
I really didn't. We didn't expect to spend as much money on it because you got to keep in mind we were going to buy an old trailer, put it on a piece of land, and build a house. When we realized we wasn't going to build a house, we put a little bit more money into it. But we still have probably a third of what most people have in their used gas motorhomes. It's actually really hard to remember it like that. It's just, man, look at that chair.
Those chairs.
They're brand new though. They're brand new 1999 chairs that look like they're from 1979 chairs. We ordered the fabric from the same place that we ordered the sofa from. So it matched identical, and we actually used that in the balances some when we reupholstered those. But you can see we reupholstered the captain's chairs. They match the sofa just identical.
It looks like they came together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everything really looks factory now. And when you see the outside renovation video, you'll think the same thing too. Man. If you think the inside's is awesome, man, check out the outside renovation video that's coming up next. Outside. Yeah.
So what about that, guys? Was that not awesome? That's some serious remodeling right there. I'm catching up on the chat right there, but yeah, he done some, or they did some serious remodeling. I mean, they transformed that bad boy. I would not have known that was the same bounder as they started with. There's Happy Place Camping listening. We got things to get done. She's got to get all of her magnet fishing stuff together because guess what? Happy Place Camping is going to be on our video raid live tonight. So we're going to learn how to magnet fish. And we'll learn a little bit about their channel as well, but magnet fishing, that's going to be fun. I've been telling everybody about that. There's a lot of people looking forward to that. So hope we have a big crowd. We need to have a big crowd. So that's 9:30 Eastern. So tonight. And so let's everybody come and show up and support Miss Felix the cat. That's her nickname. So that's the only name I can remember. I can't remember her given name. I think it's Felicity. I think I did remember. I think it's Felicity. But I think her nickname is Felix. So anyway, she is the trivia master. She would give Google a run for their money. If we had a contest, who knew more, Google or Happy Place Camping? Happy Place Camping would give them a run for their money, I'm sure. Because I don't know that Google could type as fast as they can. But anyway, so looking forward to that. Let's see here what's going on in the chat. We got 19 people still here. We're doing good. Hey, let's do a giveaway. Let's spin the wheel. Let's do a giveaway. That sounds a lot fun. So let me find the wheel and let me open it up. Let me clear off this and come back over here and share the screen. Share the screen. Chrome tab, audio. So, all right. If you want to be involved in the spinning of we're going to pick a winner and then we're going to let the winner spin for a prize. The prizes are a sticker, Mask for Millie mask, or a Muddy Girl mask. Y'all see that? Or like a Levi mask. So we'll have several in there. So we'll see what you win. But if you want to be on the wheel, you need to make a comment in the chat right now. Because it's only active members the way we do it here. So it'll be active participants. So it is 10 o'clock on my Verizon phone. At 10:02, I'm going to copy and paste the active list onto the wheel. So y'all got 2 minutes to make a... all right, Jerry Holly, don't worry about it, buddy. If somebody wants to jump in there, they can. We'll let everybody know that to be praying for you, buddy. And if you need me, you got my number. All right, so we got 1 more minute. Everybody comment or do something in the chat to make you active. So, because I'm going to take the active chat, that'll be people that's still in here, and I'll copy and paste their name into the wheel. We might even do this twice. So, we got a bunch of masks to give away. So, need to get them out there so y'all can use them. Maybe one day we can come up with some different prizes. All right, artist on the road, you're good. Good. Captain Jack, all you have to do, there you go, is say something. All right, so now I'm picking to go and I'm picking to go up here, participants. Copy. And I'm going to go right here, move all this over. Paste. All right. So if you're on that wheel and you do not want to be on the wheel, tell me now. Let me make sure that I'm not on that wheel. Let me take my name off. I got my name off, and I'll have to save it here in a second. But so if you're not on that wheel and you want on it, type in add me. If you're on it and don't want to be on it, just tell me to take it off. So we'll give that a few seconds and then we're going to spin this wheel. So it looks like everybody's good with the wheel. Everybody good? Like it is? Happy Place Diary, Mary Jones, take me off. Okay. Mary Jones, we will take you off. We've got some masks we're going to give away and stickers, Captain Jack. All right. Let me save the wheel. Who do I need to add? RV, Ash, and April. Do I have everybody now? Is everybody on here? All right, so here we go. We're fixing to spin the wheel. So we're going to spin the wheel and get a player. So whoever wins gets to spin the wheel and see if they win. Well, they're going to win something. It might not be nothing but a sticker, but they're going to win something. All right, so here we go. So senior sister. All right, because we only have one winner per day, we'll remove her name and carry her over to the prize wheel. We're going to open up the prize wheel. And I'm going to take off some more sticker spots so you have a better chance of winning a mask. So we got 1, 2, 3 sticker spots. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I tell you what, I'm going to take off one more sticker spot. So we need to give away these masks. So you can still win a sticker, but the odds have just greatly been reduced. So we have 2 sticker spots and a couple of mask spots. Or a bunch of mask spots. All right, so let me save this. One of these days, I'm going to try to get us some better prizes. But it'll always be, stickers will probably always be on it because it ain't no fun, right? If everybody wins the grand prize every time, right? So here we go, senior sister. Let's see what you have won. And you won the Levi mask. All right, so I'll set that aside. Senior sister, shoot me your mailing address again. And if you don't care, type in what you won so I don't forget. So, All right, let's go over here and pick us another winner. Let's do 2 winners today. Let me go back over here. And I'm going to remove the Levi mask since we done gave that away. And let me see here. I'm going to add, since I took off the Levi mask, I'm going to add a well, no, I better not do that. Let me wait, because Tammy may not have enough of them in stock. So let's just go with that right there. Let me save that. And then we're going to go back and spin the player wheel and get us a player. So let's go back to the player wheel. Open. All right, before I spin this again, has anybody come in that needs to be on the wheel? Is James Catniece on this wheel? James ain't on this wheel, is he? Let me add James on this wheel. If you want to be on this wheel, you got to make a comment right now. So, if anybody wants to be on this wheel that is not on this wheel, tell me now, because we're fixing to spin it. Is everybody on it? Scott Jacobs on here? Yep, Scott Jacobs on here. All right, we're fixing to spin for us another winner. Here we go. I don't know why Senior Sister's on there. She done won. Scott Jacobs is the winner. I know why. I forgot to save it a while ago, didn't I? Take off. And then take off Senior Sister because I forgot to save it. Which we might do another today. We'll just see. We'll save that. Save that. That's got them 2 off. All right, Scott, we're going to go over here and spin the prize wheel. Let's open up the prize wheel. Make sure the Levi mask, for some reason, I guess I didn't save it when I took off the Levi mask. If you don't save it, it puts it all back on there. Save. All right. So Scott, the Levi mask is out. So we have the Muddy Girl mask. And we have, you can get a mask for Millie with white elastic or black elastic or sticker. All right, so that's what we're spinning for here, Scott. So let's get ready to spin this wheel. Oh, what the odds of Scott winning one with black elastic? I mean, ain't that cool? Good deal. So, Scott, shoot me your address again. I know you sent it to me the other day, but shoot that to me again. That way I'll have it. My wife's telling me what she has in stock that I can give away. So, that's pretty cool. Let me see here. All right. So, that's our 2 winners today, Senior Sister and Scott. Do y'all love that game or what? I love the wheel. And I got the wheel idea from Castle Hives by being on his live. It's amazing what you learn going to other people's lives. And he was gracious enough to show us how to do it. Looky here. We got 24 people in here. But anyway, so I think it's fun. I think it's a lot more fun when you see, you know, it's like being at a casino, I guess. We had people in here the other day saying in the chat they were laying money on colors, just like they would at a casino. So that's pretty funny. So I really, when I seen that on Castle Hives, I thought, how cool is that? And actually, Castle Hives, thanks to Michael at our Epic RV Adventure, when we were debuting it the other day, Michael taught Castle Hive something new about it. Well, I didn't know about it either. Nursing Our Travel Bug, you just missed out on spinning the wheel. You're going to have to get up earlier. Man, I'm glad y'all made it in, Bill. So, I actually didn't get it sent out. Scott, you never did tell me which one you want. I'll email you later, Scott, because I owe you one already. And I'll tell you about something we can do since you got one of these coming. I'll hook you up with one of the others on the one where you made the donation, and I'll let you pick that. So just email me in a little while and with that stuff, and I'll remember to ask you about it. And I'll tell you what I got available that's made up. So I think I got some stuff you might like. So that way you won't have two Millie masks. So Scott Jacobs was gracious enough to make a donation. And so the other day when we were doing all them, and it got mixed up when I sold all of them. And so anyway, I'm going to take care of him and get him took care of. So we appreciate all y'all doing that. And y'all can still give to Weekend RV and Millennium. It's just we're out of masks. These masks that we're giving away were somebody made a big donation to get when I had them all on basically buy one get one free, basically a Sunday or Monday. When we done that, we sold out of them. And so the people that got them that made the big donation told us to give them away by spinning the wheel. So that gives us a fun game to play every day, and I love spinning that wheel, and I know y'all love it. I love doing it and watching to see who wins. So somebody messaged and said they're going to send us some prizes, so we might have some more prizes. And if any of y'all got any products y'all want to send us to give away, just try to keep it so that the shipping's pretty cheap, because I'll have to pay the shipping to ship it to them. So just keep that in mind, please. So we will do that. So and we'll talk about your channel. If you send us something from your channel to give away or something, we'll talk about that as we give it away, if y'all want to do that. So or if y'all got something y'all want to give away, I don't have to have it here. You can just shoot me a picture of it instead of mailing it to me and then me mailing it to them. Y'all can mail it straight to the winners if you want to, and that'll save on shipping. So just a thought there. It's fun. Everybody enjoys it. It's a great way to get your name shouted out, your channel name. So there's Faith in the Fallen. I am going to get Faith in the Fallen. When we get monetized, we're going to have a blowout. And I'm going to see if I can get Faith in the Fallen and Truba Duo and the Light family and the Fortners and whoever else I can find. And we're usually on for an hour and a half, but we may just go way into everybody leaves. So we're going to get Bill up there to sing his Tiny Tim and Natasha to get up there and sing. We're going to have a blowout. And hopefully maybe I'll be able to come up with some cool prizes to give away that night. And we'll just see how many people we can get in there in one night. So I'll have Nettie helping and Tammy helping and Thomas helping, and so maybe we can keep up with everything. So I'd like to have a big blowout that night and have just a big crowd and have a party for y'all. And it won't be for me; it'll be for y'all, because it'll be because of all of you guys. So anyway, y'all don't forget tonight, Happy Place Camping. It's going to be on Video Raid Live. We start at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to learn about magnet fishing. And we may even talk a little bit about old music, old Southern rock. And Felix, Happy Place Camping, she is a lot like me. She can listen to about any kind of music and has favorite songs and about all genres of music. And so we got a lot in common when it comes to that. So me and her was on somebody's channel the other day and got talking about music. So that's going to be fun. So anyway, Scroll back up. Make sure I didn't miss anything while we were spinning the wheel. Make sure my other screen's, yep, make sure we're still on. I want to look at something right quick. Go back. So we helped Traveling Salvation get 5 subscribers. We didn't knock it out of the ballpark, but they have been around a few weeks. So a lot of the people, and too, I seen them at Weekend RVing. So a lot of you guys go to Weekend RVing. So, hey, we still helped them 5. That's great. That's going to be the good thing about growing the channel. We'll be able to help people more. Uh-oh. Nursing Our Travel Bug got caught up in being off work yesterday. Nursing Our Travel Bug, oh, never mind. I'll message you later. I wanted to make sure. Never mind. I'll talk about it later. Yep, you still got time to get that video out. So, I want to look at something here. Anybody that's never done a live stream, you don't have a clue what it takes to keep up with all this stuff. People asking questions on the chat, people asking questions behind the scenes, and trying to answer all of them at one time is pretty chaotic sometimes. And when you go to where you know the answer is and you can't find it, because I know good and well that answer was right here. It was right here. And then you think, well, all right, let me see here. All right, so I was looking at something that ain't gonna work what I thought. So anyway, that'll be fine. Never done a live. Where do I start? Yep. Michael, yep, you've never done a live. You've done nearly as many as me. No, I'm just kidding. You hadn't. Not many people have done as many as me, I know. Traveling Salvation, y'all would make a great live show. The only problem is people don't rewatch live, but it would be so cool for y'all to do live with products in hand of y'all actually, showing what y'all just bought or going into a store buying, and that'd be cool. But I will say that they won't get rewatched that much. Oh, I love that. Hey, Doreen, can I give it away and let you mail it to them straight to the person? Or do you want to mail it to me? I can mail it. It's not a big deal. That won't cost much to mail. I love that. I love that. I think people's going to love to win that too. That'll be good. And we'll talk about your channel and all too. That's going to be fun. So it's just up to you because it won't cost 55 cents to mail it. So it'll go in a regular envelope. When I do the mask, I can put 2 masks in an envelope, but I have to put 2 stamps on it. So, good deal. Miss Doreen's going to donate something really cool for the wheel. And I need to make note of that, and we can give it away. Let me go over here and add it to the wheel while I'm thinking about it, so I don't forget. Let me pull it back up and look at it, see what it had on it. Oh man, y'all gonna love this. I'm gonna go add that to the wheel. Maybe y'all can't see that. All right, I saved that in there, Doreen, so I will know, I will remember that we have it. Good deal. Thank you very much, Doreen, and tomorrow we'll try to give that away. Miss Doreen Brandon has she's donated a great prize to give away. And so I will tell y'all about it tomorrow when we spin. That way I can show y'all a picture of it and everything, and that'll be fun, fun, fun. And so, yeah, the more prizes we get in there, the more fun this will be. And like I say, it'd be a great way to shout out your channel. So, because every time that the longer it stays on the wheel, the more advertisements you get, right? So we talk about it every time until we give it away, and then we'll still thank you. You'll still get the. I mean, it'll probably be on, even one day. That'd be pretty good. So, if it lasts 2 or 3 days, that would be great. You get mentioned every time. So pretty fun way to get your name shouted out. So, Roy and Becky's Travels just walked in the door. So, all right, everybody drop your live stream times and all the information about your live streams. You guys make sure you do that, because that's how people's going to. Guys, we got 29 people in here. Do y'all realize that we're running a morning show 7 days a week? A show that nobody said that would, or a lot of people said that wouldn't last, and that nobody would come and watch because it was during the day. And we're running 29 people in here. And we've been on what, 2 months? I don't know how many weeks we've been running this, but man, this is all about you guys. Hey, RV4, you guys need to come by tonight. We'll bring you up on the screen. We're going to have a happy place camping. We're going to be talking about magnet fishing. But it just be me and Happy Place Camping. So if you guys want to come by, we'll bring you guys up and get an update on you guys. So Roy said he walked. He's still in bed. So you can reach the coffee pot from the bed. That's pretty cool. Castle Hive, you're going to love that Fi-Fine mic. So, what was I going to say? Senior sister wrote 32. Maybe, did I ask a question and I forget what I asked? I'm sorry. Roy and Becky's 25-year anniversary is when? Wednesday. I gotcha. Our Epic RV Adventure, 5 p.m. today, Tech Talk Tuesday. Special Sunday live. It's going to be Wayward Wags. We're starting at 7 p.m. Eastern with Wayward Wags. I think it's going to be several channels. Man, 31 people in here. That's insane. So, that's going to be fun. What Michael and Wayward Wags and Happy Place Diaries is up to, I know that is going to be awesome. Dirt Road Missions is going to try to help in that. What little I know about it, I think it's going to be awesome. We had 31 traveling salvation. We're down to 30. Somebody, Senior Sister. Oh, yeah, Senior Sister said it showed 32. Good deal. Good deal. That's awesome. So, man, I love you guys. This show's about you guys anyway. And so, it's all about figuring out how to help you guys do your channels and have fun. Have fun's the main thing. Have fun. That's what this show's about, having fun. Jury and Mint to be RVing and all had the late night parties, and that is definitely about having fun. And the morning show is about getting wound up, forgetting about what's going on in this crazy world we live in, and try to go out the door with a smile on our face and coffee in our belly. So, oh, Captain Jack, did you get your laptop, buddy? Oh, you're going to go from the motor home and see if I guess your Wi-Fi is working. Good deal. You can't tag people on your phone. Well, you can, but you have to manually tag them. Like you have to type in everything. You have to put the @ sign and the channel name exactly like it is. So if you guys are just using your phone, that's what you got to do. So you guys don't forget Nursing Our Travel Bug and Diary of a Family. They got their contract yanked out from under them where they're working. They're travel nurses. And so they're going to be in a little scary time trying to figure out what to do next. So you guys be praying for them as they go through this. And I know they'll get through it. They both have said that they're going to be okay for the short term financially, that they, they're like everybody else, and like me and Tammy, we plan for some emergencies, but you don't want it to last long because the money only lasts so long. So just FYI, never tie your phone to your laptop because it interferes. If you have if it rings, it interferes with your live stream. So we got 32 in here again, guys. I appreciate that. So yeah, y'all check out Nursing Our Travel Bug and Diary of a Family. Both release videos about what happened. I think it's sorry. I think that's a one-sided contract, and I do not like one-sided contracts. If one side's going to have to commit, both sides should have to commit. They should be a buyout for both sides. And that's just my honest thoughts on it, and that's what y'all want. My honest, y'all might not have wanted it, but y'all got it. But anyway, our son just graduated RN school, and he just got a job. I forgot what you call it. He works when he wants to. He takes shifts when he wants to. I can't never remember what they call that. But anyway, he's looking forward to that. He's still in school. He wants to be a nurse practitioner, so he's fixing to start working on that, getting that 4-year degree, and I think he's got 2 years left. So he's looking forward to doing that. He loves nursing. So, and let me see. I'm trying to go. Yeah, so making sure I got everything took care of. Make sure I didn't miss. I see my name highlighted. Okay. All right. Good deal. So, oh yeah, by the way, Nursing Our Travel Bug and Diary of a Family has a tip jar. Y'all go by and buy them a cup of coffee and leave them a nice note and tell them how y'all know that things are going to be okay and that you're praying for them. So that'd be nice. That's good to get stuff like that. You can drop $5 into the tip jar. They get 100% of that too, by the way. And buy them a cup of coffee, and that lets them know the community's thinking about them. So, that's so anyway, you can buy them more than a cup of coffee. They're real good to our community. They come sing on karaoke when they don't want to sometimes. They make a good John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. They done really good the other night. They came in and bailed me out. I was subbing for Jury, who was subbing for KT a couple of weeks ago, and they come in, done an awesome job. We had fun and cut up, and they done a really good job. And Natasha is always giving us tips about staying safe. And of course, you know, Diary of a Family, they're there. They came on when we had the jam session and sung, and it was awesome. And we love them too. And they're always there to help. And so anyway, just go by and drop $5 in there and tell them to, you know, that you're thinking about them or something. So leave them a nice little note. You can leave notes when you do PayPal tips. So I'm about to get my beard back. Oh, I showed y'all my new swag cap from our sponsor. I got a swag shirt too. How about that? It's black, my favorite color. I got that. I got some, what are the coolies you put your cans in? I got some of those, and I got the magnet. I mean, not the magnet, but I can make a magnet out of it. I can put it, Velcro. It's got Velcro on the back, so it's like a patch. I put one on my mission backpack. So I've got an extra one. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. So I'll do something cool with it. Roy and Becky said they forward through all the commercials. Oh, man. I usually have when I have somebody up here, I have my ads at the top and the bottom. I got to figure out how to do overlays. And I think Michael at our Epic RV Adventure, me and Teresa put in a request for that. So if we can find a free place to do overlays. So that's pretty cool. So I've been testing out new themes for our show. And so, because I'm trying to do it all myself, and I don't know, I probably should get somebody to help me, but I hate to ask anybody to help me, especially when I don't know what I want. So I want the radio theme, and that's like if I ever get a green screen set up like I want, something I can make short, that's what it's going to be, sort of a radio thing. So, but I just always liked that. I thought it looked cool, but I don't know. I don't really know what I want, so that's why I've not done some. Yeah, thanks, Living the Silver Life. I like the swag myself, so they're a good sponsor for the show. They do more than you guys will know. The company and the owners, they were subscribers before they were sponsors, and so they do a lot for the community too. They're one of those kind of behind the scenes, big time supporters. So. And I talk to them quite a bit between texting and talking on the phone, and they've helped me and Tammy more than just sponsoring the show. They've helped us with other things too. So with our business and with information and stuff, and that's been awesome. So we love and appreciate them. And so if you need a good trained canine, security or police dog, or I'm sure they do drug sniffing dogs, and I've got a thing I show usually, and I need to get it back going. But anyway, they can. I'll just. That's the K9. I didn't give y'all time to read it, but that's the K9 bunch. They do contracts for a lot of municipalities, and so they know how to do that, and they're good at it. So anyway, maybe one of these days I can get them to come up here and talk about it. That'd be a good idea. That'd be a good show. So anyway, that'd be good. And we got Of course, the cheer, Mel and Nettie, we made them a sponsor. They didn't ask to be a sponsor, but we done it more for what they've done for the community. Even though we love our cheer and our porch skins and the things that they've done behind the scenes for our show and for our community has been amazing. But I thought they needed their name. It wouldn't hurt their name was on every channel because they have impacted our community huge. So anyway, I'll just throw all that out there. Let's see here. Good deal, senior sister. So you scheduled a video that you're fixing to publish. I got you. Took me a minute to understand. Took me a minute to understand what you were talking about. Yeah, I do all mine through StreamYard. So I pull my videos, not StreamYard. I take that back. I upload all mine and I schedule it. Yeah. But on my live streams, everything's done through StreamYard. But on my videos, I create them on my editing software and then I upload them to YouTube and schedule them. Or most time I just put them out pretty soon, but schedule them sometimes, especially the premieres. I've done a couple of premieres. The one we done with Keisha was a premiere. Nettie is a master of moderating on a cell phone. I can't do it. I can't even tag hey to somebody in the time she can tag somebody and drop a link at the same time. And she does most of that on her cell phone. I don't know how she does it. So we have had a pretty good last couple of days. If Michael don't unfriend us, we have made it back to 832. We're at 833. And we are getting real close to our 3,000 watch hours. Actually, the monetization side is way behind. We're a little over 2,800. And on the analytics side, we're done plus 3,000. So it takes a while to upload because the monetization side is the only side that counts. So taking a while to get them up through the system. So, yep, Michael has unfriended me now. I was at 833, I think, yesterday. So I got down to 830 last night. So we're back up to 832. So oh yeah, Nettie and Justin is probably, and then Mint BR Van, they're probably moderate on 90% of the channels in our community. And Beast, they are moderator beast. I mean, they get her done. Traveling Salvation says that if you schedule your video at the same time constantly, YouTube algorithm pushes your video up. I didn't know that. Hey, I love that, Doreen. So I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all going to have to catch up because Doreen, Brandon at Previes and Prim, I think that's how that's pronounced. She's done got 2 prizes for the prize wheel, and y'all are going to love both of them. And I mean, let me just say, they couldn't be more RV related than that. So, and I will have them tomorrow on the prize wheel. And so, and she's going to be a sweetheart and mail them directly from her place so that it'll save time on you guys getting them. So that's going to be awesome. So we'll give her channel a bunch of plugs for that as well. So I need to put that in there right now before I forget. That's for sure. So save that. Save it. Because if I don't put it in there now, guys, I'll forget. Got to do. All right. I got to quit doing all these things. I'm probably losing y'all. Anyway. Good deal. Good deal. So Doreen Brannon has a couple nice prizes that'll be added to the wheel tomorrow. So as we get prizes that people tells us about and stuff, we'll add them. And if you have a channel, we'll shout out your channel name as we tell everybody about the prizes. So the longer your prize stays on the wheel, the more shout outs you get. So that was an accidental fun way to do shout out, wasn't it? So that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a new way to get shout out. And we win too, right? Well, I don't win, but you guys win. I win because I get to give away stuff. You guys win because y'all get to win stuff. I need to get a hold of Fi-Fi and see if they'll put a prize on the wheel. Wouldn't that be cool? Even if it was a discount, that'd be cool. To have a Fi-Fi big discount on the wheel. I may have to email them about that. I may wait till I get 1,000 subscribers, though. You got a lot more clout if you have 1,000 subscribers. Companies want to be associated with you more, I guess. Because I've not had very many people that come up and want to be, associated with a small channel. So, Roy's getting into trouble again. Michael, keep an eye on Roy. Roy, just remember, Michael has a button and a wrench, and he's not afraid to use it. If you don't believe him, believe me, ask Bill at Nursing Our Travel Bug. Bill, by the way, when I get monetized, I want you to come sing as Tiny Tim. That was hilarious. If anybody's never heard Bill sing as Tiny Tim, y'all have missed it. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, tomorrow's prize wheel is going to be really fun. We're about to wind it down. I think Captain Jack said he may do a pop-up live to test some stuff after hours. Let me pull up here and make sure I didn't miss something in the chat. Oh, senior sister scheduled a video and couldn't wait. Got up at 5:30 this morning to see if it actually worked. I'm not accurate enough to stay. The only thing I do is my live streams are the same and pretty much the same. So maybe that's getting shouted out more by YouTube. I don't know. So, all right. So you guys don't forget tonight, Happy Place Camping is going to be on Video Raid Live. We got Tech Talk with Michael and them. Pull all that back up. Everybody drop your live stream in the chat again, especially if you have one tonight. Michael and them comes on at 5 Eastern, 4 Central p.m. this evening. So it'll be Tech Talk Tuesday. Man, if y'all have not been to Tech Talk Tuesday, you learn a lot of stuff at Tech Talk. Michael's always got either Wayward Wags or somebody on there that teaches something new. And I want to throw this out there. I've heard it said before. And yesterday, I heard somebody say something about had a lot of work to do on their channel. They didn't know where to start. I think it was Papa Drew or Michael or Wayward Wags or somebody mentioned one night. And I thought it was really a good point. They said that don't go in thinking that you're going to consume all this information in an hour and then you're going to be able to put it in place in another hour. Like I'm rewording all this. Basically, in a nutshell, it's like remodeling a house. Usually you don't remodel your house in one day. Usually you start like in the kitchen, you might do your kitchen, then you might do your bathroom, then you might do your bedroom, then you might do your living room, then you might work on the outside. So it takes time. Don't let all of that consume you. And guess what? Those are just suggestions. You don't have to do any of it. You might be successful not doing not one thing. So the biggest thing, and I know Michael and Wayward Wags and Papa Drew would all agree with this. If you're not having fun, you need to figure out a different way of doing it, because this is, if you have fun first, then anything that comes after that is just a bonus. But if you go in it thinking you're going to get rich doing it, you may be disappointed and it's going to be a job. So just take all that into context when you're doing all this and thinking about doing all this. So my channel is not high tech. I don't have a lot of the things on it that a lot of people says I need to do probably, but hey, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to do it when I have time to do it. I'm going to make some of the tweaks. I probably won't do most of the tweaks. So the people I get will be people I want here, you know, and people that wants to be here. So they're going to overlook our quote imperfections as far as the YouTube world goes. So I think that's what makes us original, doing it our own way. We might not grow as fast, but hey, I don't have but so many hours in the day to put towards it. I know y'all think I'm on all the time, but I'm not. So I do try to support all you guys. So we may hop off here a little early unless y'all got something else you want to say. Anybody got anything? We still got 23 in here, guys. 23. I hate to even leave, but we could get Bill up here to sing. We might hang around a little longer. All right, anybody got anything else? Oh, yeah. Traveling Salvation said it right. You don't go out and buy a big tackle box full of lures because it costs you thousands. It takes a long time to build a box full of stuff. Yep, you're right. Uh-oh. Roy and Becky's had a thief in camp. Oh, they did not get the Blackstone, I hope. Tell us about it, Roy. What's going on? We can't leave everybody hanging. Everybody hold your coffee. Don't leave yet. See you, Michael. Our epic RV adventure. We'll see y'all in a little while. Let's see what happened with Roy and Becky right quick, and then we're going to call it a day. There comes Brad, fifth wheeling food and fixing. We expecting to head out of here, Brad, but we're waiting on Roy and Becky. They made the comment they had a thief in the camp. So we're waiting. We're all hanging on the edge of our seats trying to see what happened. Oh, wow. All right. Had their what stolen? I'm out of the loop on that. What's the clam? I don't know. Brad just woke up. So I'm waiting on it takes us. It's a delay. So I have to wait on Roy to respond. Oh, a gazebo. Somebody gonna steal a gazebo. I would not be happy about that. I would not be happy about that. Even if I got it back, I wouldn't be happy about it. I got you. It's like that thing that Box Van D's got. That's sad when you gotta steal somebody else's stuff. Especially that. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That is somewhat crazy right there. I would be fit to be tied. I'm a pretty easygoing guy, but I don't like a thief. All right, guys. Time to get out of here. Let me, y'all, I'll see y'all around the chat tonight. I gotta get to work. Gotta make a few phone calls. See you guys. Love you. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel.